Hey there YouTube, today's video is going to be a detailed 1-year wear and tear review of my Louis Vuitton Speedy Bandouliere in the size 30. Before quarantine, I was using this bag as my everyday work bag 4 out of the 5 days that I would go to the office. And I would either carry it from the top handles like this or from the strap that it comes with. And so I'm going to be doing a detailed review of all of the outside parts of the bag and then also the strap as well, so that you guys can see if there's any wrinkling or scratches or whatever. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to consider this as the front of the bag because the little logo is right side up, and I'm just going to get up close and personal right into all of the details so that you guys can see everything. So we'll go ahead and start with the leather. And I haven't used this bag in several months because of quarantine. And I haven't looked at it recently, so some of these things might be surprising to me, but I'm not really expecting anything to be wrong with it. Okay, so starting off with the handles. I'll start with this one right here. Here is the leather, the hardware. I don't see any scratching on the hardware. Here's this hardware. I'll turn this down so we can see. There's probably some dust in here. A little bit. Look at the side, this side, looks pretty good. Now I'll just go over the top of the handle. Let's see if it'll focus on that. Let me see. Looks pretty good. So no scratches or anything on my leather. Oh, it's having a hard time focusing. Yeah, I don't see any scratches. And then we'll go down here. Look at this leather piece. Don't see any scratches. Hardware looks pretty good. Looks good. Let's see. In here. Looks good still. Okay, now we'll look at the inside of the handle. I'll just go straight down here. So there's some dust. Let's see if we can tilt this a bit. And go up here. The glazing all looks really, really good. Let me see if I can put this in the light more. Yeah, the glazing looks good. There's just some dust and stuff. No issues with the glazing though. Looks nice. Okay, so that is the front. Let me go along the side. The corners, I'm interested to see if there's any wear. Doesn't look like it. Just some dust. I do keep this in the dust bag when I'm not using it, but I think like just with regular use, I'm sure dust gets in there somehow. As you can see, mine, even though it's a year old, it still kind of has that crease from when you first get it. I don't fold this bag. I stuff it and then put it in the dust bag. But yeah, it looks like the crease is still there, which is fine. It'll come out eventually. All right, now we'll go to the other piping side of the front. Let's see if I can get in here. Let me get this in the light. Let's check out those corners. Corner looks good. I don't see any wear. Okay. Now let's see if we can get a good look at the canvas. I'll just like graze over the canvas with the camera. Canvas looks good. Don't see any marks. Let's look at the middle of the canvas. Looks good. Don't see any marks. How about this edge here? Oh, I think that looks good. Alrighty. Let's see. I think now I'm going to do this side right here. And I'll try to get in the light. I think that's a good angle. Okay, so here is the side strap. As you can see, there is a lot of dust in there. I'm not sure why am I so dusty? So here's the hardware. Let's see if there's anything on the hardware. Fading. Ooh, I feel like I see something. Let's see if I can get on the camera. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can see there's a little bit of tarnishing on the hardware. Just around here. Doesn't look as nice as it did when I first got it. Oh yeah, you can see there some tarnishing. I wonder if that'll just rub off. Probably. Let's see. Did that do anything? I don't know. Okay, so let's look at the leather strap. Hardware on there looks pretty good. Here's the leather strap. You can see there's a little bit of wrinkling right around that area. There's my little stamp. Looks beautiful. Let's see if there's any not really. Nope, there's no glazing there, so that should be fine. Okay, let's look at the whole side. How about the piping up in here? Looks good. Just a little dust. Check out those corners again. Don't see any wear. Okay, so that should be good for the front of the bag. Now I'm gonna do the other side, this side here, before I flip it over and do the back. So we'll do the side here. So this, we're now on the back of the bag. See, these are upside down. I mean, I'm considering that the back, but all right, let's look at the side here. So again, just lots of dust. I don't know why. So weird. And let's see if there's tarnishing on this one. Looks like this one has less. Probably because I tend to carry it more on the front, like the front side, showing on the outside, and the back showing, or the back against my body. So I don't know. Maybe that's why. Different pressure. All right, so let's go down this piping and see how it's looking. Looks good. Corners. Is that where? Ooh. No, I thought I saw wear on the corner, but I don't think I do. I was excited. I'd be devastated. But it would be interesting to see if there was wear at the 1 year mark. Alrighty, so piping looks good there. Let's go down this strap. Lift this up real quick. Don't see any wrinkling. No bumps. Looks really nice. Bottom piping. Now we'll go up and look at this piping. Let's check the corner first. I don't think I see. No, I don't think I see anywhere there. Or the piping here. Looks good. Ooh. All right, I think that all looks good. Okay, now that we're on the back of the bag, I'll go ahead and show the straps on the back. So maybe I'll just do like a little zoomed out version. So here's the back of it. Let's see if it's got those creases. Yep, still has the crease, very slightly. Okay, so now let's look at the leather handles, starting with the left side here. Getting the light. Ooh, okay. Let me explain this little red thing. So this has actually been here since I bought the bag. When I went into the store and bought this bag, and I looked at probably like 5 of them, and out of all the ones they had in the store, this was the one that had the least of this red stitching showing through. There was some bags I saw that had like just red dots all along this stitching right here, and then also red dots all along this. And I was not having that. For, you know, like a nice luxury bag, I want it to be nice. I don't want it to look like it's got imperfections. But I was okay with this one little spot because I really wanted it, and it was my birthday present to me from me. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna get it. But yeah, like I always say, they're not always perfect. They're handmade, so somebody just accidentally pulled that through. So that's not an issue that came up when I had the bag. It's always been there. Anyway, moving on because this video is getting long. So there is the strap. Looks pretty. No issues with the attachment. Looks like we've got some leather kind of dusting out of there. I don't know, scraping out of there. Same we got on this side. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's look at the hardware. Hardware looks good. See if there's anything wrong in here. I don't think so. Okay, now we'll go down the front. I'm going to try to do the same thing I did last time with the front of it. So we'll do the front of the handle here. Try to get this in the light. Handles are hard to film because they're so thin. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Now it's blurry again. Sorry, so sorry. It's really hard to film all these details. So there's the front. No wrinkling, no chipping, no scratches. Looks good. Okay, now look at the front over here. That looks good. And then we'll look at this little, what are these called? Chaps, I think is what they're called. Look at this little chap. Hardware. In there. Oh yeah, see, got some of that leather coming out. Okay, and then now let's look on the inside of the handle. So this bag, when I got it, it had this wrinkling. I'm not sure if it got worse since I've used it, but I mean, there's no cracking or anything, so it looks fine. And then over time, if there is cracking, I can just get the handles replaced, so that's okay. But so far, looks good. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so those are the handles there. We did both sides. Well, oh, I'll do the canvas. Forgetting what steps I need to take. All right, so here's the canvas on the back side. good. I think that's just some dust. So much dust. Okay, then we'll go down the middle. No scratches. Go down this side. I don't see any scratches or anything wrong with it. Looks good. Alrighty, so that is the full back side. Let me see if I can show the bottom. The bottom's probably gonna be tricky. Alright, so here's the bottom. Don't see any scratches. And at work, I would just keep this bag on my desk. And like, I don't stick it on the floor or concrete or bricks or anything, so I'm not expecting there to be any scratches. Doesn't look like there are. Nope. Looks good. Okay, so we've done the bottom, we've done all of the front. Let me show the zipper. So here's the zipper pull. So again, we're on the back, and this is just one of the zipper pulls. So I don't see any tarnishing. Some stuff going on there, but it's pretty small. And let's see if we can look at the zipper itself. It's having a hard time focusing on this, but I don't see any issues with the zipper. Okay, now let's go look at the other zipper pull. Looks good. Looks good. Looks like there's some tarnishing maybe around here. That's okay. How about some threads? Let's see if we've got any thread issues. Looks like we got another area where it pulled through. I didn't notice that. It's so tiny. See these threads? Threads. Okay, those all look good. But the back threads. These are the back threads. Looks good. Again with the little pulling, which is okay. All right, threads are looking good. All right, how about now we go into the inside of the bag. This is going to be hard to film. Let me see if I can get some light. Oof. I'll just do a quick review of the inside. So there's the leather on the inside, so it looks really good. Leather there. D-ring still looks really good. Let's flip it over and see the zipper pocket. That looks good. A little bit of wrinkling maybe. A little bit of scratch. Tiny scratch. Looks good. Zip pull. This pocket, I don't really use it that often. I can't grab that for some reason. Because it doesn't fit my phone. I'll like stick a lip gloss in here or something. Other than that, it's pretty useless, to be honest. Okay, now the inside. In here, I have, gosh, this is so hard to do with one hand. And my hand is hurting right now. Oh my God, what a fail. I cannot get in there. I can't get the light in there. Okay, so on the inside, I have this bottom shaper. Let me take this out. And this I got on Amazon. It's actually really nice. Good quality. Toss that over there. Let me put on my flash and see if I can get in there. I don't know how. Okay. So I'll do my best to show the inside. But I don't think there are any issues in here. don't have any pen marks in it. I never put just pens in my bag. Whenever I stuff this bag, I put everything in like a little compartment, like a makeup bag or something. Okay, so I think that takes care of everything on the outside of the bag. The inside, I'm so sorry, but that was pretty terrible, to be honest. I just couldn't get the light in there. My lights are just, they're just lamps, and they're on the outside here. And it's really, really hard to get light in here. So I'll try to come up with a better solution for another video. But just trust that the inside looks pretty good. I don't see any issues with it. And let's see, on this side, we don't have that leather. This is the front. So on the front, I didn't check whether there was like that leather fuzzing out of here. So I'm checking that now for you guys, just because if I was watching this video, I'd probably notice that the front wasn't checked, and I'd be like, man, I want to know if the front has leather fluffing out of it, because I'm weird. But that's why I like to make these detail-oriented videos, because maybe someone else out there is interested in seeing all the details. So no fluffing on these ones. It looks like it's just coming out of the back. All right, so that is all of the front. I'm going to put this aside and do the strap. Okay, so here's my strap. Again, use this as my daily work bag 4 days a week with the strap most of the time, to be honest, because the little top straps are really small. So I usually use this side strap. So let's go ahead and go through the details of this. So here is the little clasp. Looks good. Let's see if there's any tarnishing. Oof, can't zoom in on that. Doesn't look like it though. I don't think so. All right, how about on this? Looks good. All right, now we'll do the strap itself. Looks good. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. Just like push it through here. So, no issues. Some wrinkling here. Looks like some hairspray got on there too. Yeah, some wrinkling on the backside for sure. But I mean, it's got to be flexible in order for you to use it, so that's fine and understandable. Let's see the back. Tiny bit. It's not even that bad, the wrinkling. Looks good. All right, now we're at the end. The other clasp. How is it looking? Looks good. Okay. So, I'm probably gonna have a hard time getting in on the glazing, but it looks fine. I don't see any issues with the glazing. No. All right, I will save anyone who is still watching this some time by not going through all of the glazing on the strap. I think it's in good condition. I think it looks completely fine. Alrighty, so that is it for the 1 year wear and tear review of my Speedy 30. I hope that if you're looking to buy this bag or you're just curious to see how it's going to hold up, I hope that this helped. I'm so sorry for not being able to get on the inside, and I'm so sorry for this being almost, ooh, it's over 25 minutes now. Please click around for whatever you want to see. I will not be offended, but I hope you liked this, and I hope you found it helpful in some way, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.